Hello everyone, welcome back to Legitimate Clashes Podcast. With me today is Cody.
Hey, how's it going?
And we got a pretty good clash lineup today. Cody, why don't you go into details?
Sure, I can go into the details. Today's clash is between two very equally geometric resembling figures, and if I had to put that geometric figure into one definition, I would say triangular, three-sided, three-cornered, and all good.
I think reminds me of Doritos.
Doritos? Yep.
Doritos are all good.
Doritos
Except
are...
Cool Ranch. I don't like Cool Ranch.
Alright, look, you know what? Keep your opinionated drama out of my podcast, thank you. Alright? Thank you.
Alright.
I'm just teasing. It's our podcast. Moving on. What we'll talk about now is what I want to call this segment is last week's least week, which is where we discuss the clash of the week of the previous week, which was Yamcha versus the Box Ghost. And all the comments that commented a victor was the Box Ghost. Everyone voted the Box Ghost, which is pretty surprising because I really thought this was a shoo-in for Yamcha.
Rip Yamcha.
Rip Yamcha. I really think it's very funny to see him in like the dead position, but like on a box.
Yep. Yep. In a box.
Yeah.
Inside of a giant box.
Yeah, because like the Box Ghost. But I guess, you know, the Pandora's box and all that, giving him infinite power and him going to ghost jail and losing an arm and having a hook and becoming a badass. I guess that kind of makes him, you know, the kind of the clear favorite there. Even though I think Yamcha would have been an excellent choice, especially given in Dragon Ball Super he was able to play baseball with the gods, and his techniques were able to fool the Champa, which is the god of destruction of Universe 6.
Yes.
He was able to fool him at bat with the like Wolf Fang pitch fist, which was like pretty freaking sweet. But a part of the last week's least week. What we're going to talk about now is fan clashes. This is a cool thing that I'm going to start doing. I guess we're going to start doing. It's going to be the ability for you guys to comment any clash that you guys can think of. Anything between two people. And we'll just very briefly tell you who we think would win and why. Someone very close to me left a comment about... last week, they left a comment about two Pokemon facing each other, which was great, because I'm just a Pokemon nerd. This was Lucario, the Aura man himself, versus Zoroark. Blake?
Gotta give it to Lucario. I love Zoroark, but gotta give it to Lucario on this one.
Lucario's just too much, and especially for taking all cannons into into play here. He was a badass in the show. When he mega evolves, which is just a big game changer, he like goes into a berserk mode, which is just awesome. Not to mention, even if he doesn't mega evolve, he's able to sense others' intentions and life energy, the aura, which means the Zoroark illusion master thing, not even an issue.
And doesn't Lucario also have type advantage?
He would have type advantage, yes. Dark, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. That is weird. Do you think Zoroark's illusions actually changes type or no?
No, they don't.
I mean, it doesn't in the game, but all right. So that's that. This segment we're gonna move on to cool stuff now. Go ahead, Blake.
Well, recently my brother's been streaming. It's kind of a side thing he does. I've been playing League of Legends with him.
Yeah.
It's really fun to mess around with my brother.
League of Legends is a rather old game.
It's been around for 7 or 8 years now, I think.
Golly, okay.
Yeah, I've been playing since the 3rd year.
Okay.
So I've been playing for a while. But yeah, my brother has been playing League of Legends lately on stream. I play a lot of top lane. He mostly plays bot lane with his wife.
Uh-huh.
But so I just get the top lane, which is my best role.
Okay.
Top lane is just fun to play because it lets me do basically anything I want.
What is top lane and bottom lane?
In League of Legends, there are 3 lanes.
Oh, I did know this, but go ahead.
Yeah, the top lane is the leftmost lane.
Okay.
Or topmost lane, what side you are.
Yeah.
Bottom lane is the bottom and right lane, and middle lane's the middle.
Gotcha, okay.
And there's also jungle, which is the space in between.
Okay, yeah. So, another one of the quote-unquote cool stuff now things that I wanted to talk about was Link Summoning, the new addition to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Armada of summonings that they've added. Link Summoning has completely changed the meta and the playstyle of the game into into a thing that I don't myself like. I don't like how it's like you can't special summon unless it's in a particular space, which is what link summoning is. It's like you have to link summon, and then there's arrows on the corner of the cards that will point to different spaces on the playfield, and only in those spots, while the link card is active, you can special summon in, which kills my synchro sets, which is pretty bogus.
Completely makes my deck invalid.
Yeah, your like special summon dragons, gun, dunzo.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm willing to give them a buffer zone of about 5 seconds. No, I'm teasing. I'm gonna give them a buffer zone of about a half a year to try to figure this out, because I'm sure this is just a money grab.
They kind of need the money,
Uh,
but they should do. But they should have only just sold the car.
Look, man, they should just sell Yu-Gi-Oh to someone else. I get it. Konami's going through some tough times because of Kojima and all that, but it's no excuse to ruin a well-established card game. But that's just personal beef, and that's just something that's going on right now. Another thing that's going on. This is the segment Hype Train. We are so excited to talk about Dragon Ball Super's Zeno-Sama Tournament of Power.
Oh,
Oh my gosh, dude, it is going off the rails. Excuse my horrible pun.
Zeno-sama.
Dude, I love that there's two now. I was like, that's my favorite character. There's no way he can get better. And Akira Toriyama was like, no, just wait. It's better now. So, spoilers for anyone who hasn't caught up with Dragon Ball Super or is just watching the dub. We watched the sub. I can speak Japanese, so I can watch the raw, but Blake watches the sub with me whenever I do watch the sub. And man, oh man, last episode they revealed what exactly Zeno-Sama has in store for all 80 fighters from the competing universes. And oh my goodness, instead of it being like a tournament, like what the name actually says, it's a battle royale. All 80 of them are going to be on the stage at the same time.
That's cool.
It is so cool, and it's going to last. I can't remember the like made up time that they said. It was like something like 84 mix or something, and it's like Weiss went ahead and explained that to us, that's like about 48 minutes, which would be very interesting if it is exactly that time in the show. I hope it's nothing like Frieza minutes, where he's like, this planet will explode in 5 minutes, and
20 minutes.
20 episodes later it actually blows up. I just, you know what I'm saying? Maybe that's just me, but hey.
Frieza minutes.
Dude, I just hope it ain't Frieza minutes, because then. But what's really funny is that in this, the tournament will be taking place in the Void World, and on the stage, there is no ability to leave the ground other than jumping. You aren't allowed to fly. You aren't allowed to hover, which is so cool because it really levels the playing field for Megetta. The only way you can knock someone out of the tournament is to move them off of the circular fighting arena. You have to bring them out in order for them to be out. Knocking them out doesn't mean anything. You have to move their body out of the ring. If you kill someone, you are destroyed. So don't do that. Which really sucks again, because that means hit will be probably nerfed again.
Yeah.
Which,
and in one of the other episodes, we saw Hit as full potential.
oh my gosh, it was redonkulous. But I am just so ready for that.
And then Goku just like defies logic again.
Oh, dude, he hired Hit. Why would you do that? Look, that's not even the episode we're talking about right now.
No, but like what Goku did to beat Hit made no sense at all.
Oh, absolutely it didn't. But like, isn't that what we come to know and love about Akira Toriyama? That he's like, oh yeah, here's how he did it. What? I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
But, I really got to give it to Dragon Ball Super, because I myself read Dragon Ball AF, which is like a fan manga that came after GT. And what's really funny is that Akira Toriyama also read this, and he read it, and he loved the art so much that when he became main story writer for the show, he found the person who wrote the Dragon Ball AF fan manga and was like, you are in charge of the Dragon Ball Super manga while I do the show, which is just so freaking nuts because, like, I just really didn't think he cared, no offense, about anything after GT. Because it seems that way.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the red-headed stepchild of the Dragon Ball Z universe. No pun intended, because I know the Super Saiyan 4s have red hair, but...
I'm Super Saiyan God.
Dude, and Super Saiyan God. Yeah, okay, well, anyways, that's not...
I think Kira Toyama just like the color red on Super Saiyans.
I mean, Kaioken was his first choice before
Yeah.
Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
If we're talking about Fault Saiyan, he's kind of like actually a gold, not just a yellow.
Yeah.
But that's not what we're talking about. What I am so ready for is that they brought up the fact that Goku actually doesn't do teamwork very well. He's kind of a solo act. And if any of the intros are anything to go off of, we're going to see Boo back in action. We're going to see Roshi in action. We're going to see Android 17 back in action. Bro, I am so freaking ready.
Krillin gets good.
Krillin is good.
He catches up.
All right, that'd be bad. Well, did you remember the episode
Yeah.
with the like? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like up there now. He's above himself, which is just so great. Another cool thing is that like we actually get to see actual fighters. Monaco is not on the Universe 7 team.
Okay, he was only there for the memes.
Yeah, he was there for the memes, but he was also there for like, you know, keeping Goku and Vegeta like at a standard. And the only people who knew was Monaco, Beerus, Whis, and then Piccolo.
And then everyone started to figure it out.
Except for Goku.
Except for Goku, which is the best part.
I think Trunks and like Goten were like still under the impression that like he was the strongest, at least for a little bit there, because when Monaco went to deliver to their house, they were like, "Oh, it's Universe 7 strongest here," and he's like Space UPS, which is just, you know, just a Team 4-star joke waiting to happen.
But they're uncovering Super.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
They might go back to it later.
Maybe. That'd be great. I'd love everything they do. I just absolutely love. They don't talk about, in the intro though, they don't talk about how Dragon Ball Super is owned by Akira Toriyama and Toei Animation. They say GT, which leads me to believe they will go the GT route, which would be great. They could do like Super later or another time.
To be fair, I think Super wasn't released back then.
That's very true as well. Look, I'm not here to talk about Team 4 Stars. You know, politicalness. That's not, you know, that's politics. That's not me.
On talking about geometric figures going from balls to triangles.
What? Oh, dude, the Clash right now.
Yeah.
We're at the Clash.
Yeah.
Do you want to introduce your
You can go
character?
first.
I really think you should. Yours is a little bit more obscure than mine. So.
All right. I picked someone from one of my personal favorite indie developers, Lambeer. They're somewhere in the Scandinavian area.
Okay.
I forget where. I'm talking about YV, Young Venus.
What game's he from?
He's from two games in particular.
Okay.
Gun Gods, which he originated from.
Okay, which is like his origin.
It was a freeware Doom-like game.
Okay.
And he was, as a guest character, he was put into Nuclear Throne and you unlock. You had to visit his own secret level to unlock him, but that wasn't too hard.
I know it sounds like his name is Venus, like the planet, but it isn't. It has a Z.
Yeah.
Which really screwed up my Googling.
Yeah. He actually is from Venus.
Like the planet?
Yeah.
He just has a Z for swag?
Yeah.
Okay.
Young YV is the god of guns, quote unquote.
Gotcha.
He is so skilled with a gun, he can float off the ground, eyes closed, meditating.
Eyes? He has more than one?
He has one eye. Never mind.
Okay. No. I was just double checking.
Eye closed.
He's a triangle, right?
Yes.
He's like a reference to like the whole Illuminati thing.
Yeah.
The, like eye of perception, I believe. Okay. Very cool.
I don't think it's perception, but yeah.
Oh.
I forget what the eye symbol is.
I believe it to be that, but move ahead.
But yes, he will literally meditate, just floating above the ground, eye closed, not even holding his gun. His gun will still fire it in accuracy.
That's pretty sick. I mean, he is the god of guns, which is just freaking cool. So, the second I saw this character, I was like, yo, that is my character. But, like, what happened to him? When I saw Young Venus for the first time, I was like, my character is Bill Cypher from Gravity Falls. And when I first saw Young Venus, I was like, yo, that's Bill Cypher. Where's his hat and cane? Like, what's going on? Something's wrong. Like, Weird Mageddon again? LOL. Like, yep. I get that the you know, but... So, my character is Bill Cypher from Gravity Falls, like I just said. And what's so cool about him is that he is a chaos lord and like being, and he's from another dimension. Now, what's really cool is that like a lot of the information given to us in the show is just randomness. But Bill Cypher actually had his own AMA, which is like a Reddit Ask Me Anything. So a lot of really cool information came from that. Bill Cypher is from another dimension where shapes are people, which he destroyed. So there's that. He's also the type of guy that will show up to Earth still thinking they pay things in deer teeth, which we've never done.
Yeah.
So he's pretty zany, pretty out there. He was able to completely alter reality over a weird zone, which was Oregon, Gravity Falls, Oregon, and completely make if unhalted, he could have taken over the entire dimension, which is pretty powerful. Now, do you want to make some points as to why you think young Venus can get not Beerus, Lord Bill's? No, I'm just teasing. Lord Bill Cypher. Do you want to just take it away?
I want to point out, YV's got a massive arsenal as collection. The man has a nuke launcher.
A nuke like
Like
Fallout 4?
Basically,
We'll just Fallout. Yeah.
It's not like it's better than Fallout though,
Okay.
Because it actually homes in on the target a little bit.
Oh, instead
It's
of just
very
like flinging it.
It's very slow moving, but it's got a massive explosion, and it homes in slightly.
That's pretty good. And it is like confirmed to be nuclear arms?
Yes.
Dang.
It is all in nuclear threat mode. It's been post-apocalypse, so the radiation's not a problem. Quote unquote.
Because nuclear throne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He also has an ion laser.
Really?
Yeah. It's
That's
ridiculous.
That's pretty dumb.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna bring up a character that from the Gravity Falls universe that not only has an ion laser, but has complete control over the timeline. And of course, I'm talking about Time Baby. Time Baby was completely in control of all aspects of time and how it flows in their dimension, and had lasers. And Bill Cypher just erased them in one like raise of the arm. Because Bill Cypher's pretty freaking ridiculous. Then again, this was fought in his own pyramid of weirdness. So
yeah.
I think for this fight, instead of like it being in like a weird zone, so that way like it's a lot more equal. He's not able to go into his other. Bill Cypher is unable to go into his other forms because I think that would be a lot less fair on young Venus.
Yeah.
I still want to bring up one thing, or a couple of things rather, about Bill Cypher. Bill Cypher in his AMA said something very interesting, and it was when he was asked about asked by someone how to destroy someone else at school. Someone asked him how they could destroy someone else at school, and Bill Cypher responded with, "If you just draw my face on a piece of paper, it will give me more power. If you draw my likeness anywhere, or if my likeness is anywhere, it gives him more powerful, makes him more powerful. And in that dimension he was sealed away from, the triangles with eyes, he's able to see from those. They're like little peepholes into our dimension. So what's really funny is that like young Venus being a triangle with eyes makes Bill Cypher more powerful.
That is actually pretty interesting.
Yeah, which is just, I think, really just kind of cool. I think, realistically, if we were going to go completely honest, I think they'd be good friends.
Oh,
I mean, I don't know how much Bill Cypher would like that there's another triangle with eyes. He would probably get upset.
They would probably just, to be fair, if they had to fight,
Yeah.
this is a what if they had to.
Yeah.
I would also want to point out,
Is young Venus very friendly, or is he standoffish?
he's standoffish, but he's got all Venetian police trying to kill him, so
Okay.
the man is like the god of guns and also kind of a crime lord.
I'm just wondering if Bill Cypher and him met, could he be friendly long enough to befriend Bill Cypher, or would he slip up in like a selfish manner?
The man doesn't need money, so he doesn't worry about that.
Yeah.
They would probably at least keep each other entertained.
That's fair. I think guns are cool and all, but like I don't know if Bill Cypher is in a zone where he can be affected by radiation and bullets.
I was
Wait, I know he can't.
Hmm.
because if the gigantic freaking laser blast that, which by the way, his hat is made of flesh, just so you know.
I knew that one.
Yeah, there was like a laser blast that cut a hole through his like hat from behind, and it just regrew, and he turned back around. And he was very upset. Granted, that wasn't a weird zone, and I don't know if like, which I is what I just call what I myself call the like the zones where all the weird things happen in. That's why Gravity
I
Falls is so weird, is because it's got, you know.
I think the thing we should point out though,
Yeah.
Bill Cypher's usually never there. He's like usually just looks
Yeah,
like
he's like at the sidelines behind,
Yeah.
like playing the puppet master.
Yeah.
He really does that very well. Yeah.
And even when he's actually there, he's not actually there.
Weird Mageddon, he was there. But
Yeah,
other
but-
than that, he was like either possessing someone or he had his cronies doing something.
We're sitting in between worlds.
Yeah, playing chess.
Yeah.
But I guess you're right about that. And
So it's hard to judge if he can be affected or not, just because of.
well, he has a healing factor, is what I was
True.
bringing up.
True, that's true.
Which is like kind of nerfs your laser because he's already faced a laser. I mean, I'm just gonna talk about it. One of Bill Cypher's main weaknesses is his eye. Like a big weakness is his eye, and I think maybe young Venus, being a triangle with an eye, would know about that
Yeah.
and could probably take advantage. And I think maybe vice versa.
But then again, YV doesn't need his eye to shoot, as proven.
Yeah, which is just great.
He doesn't even need to hold the gun to be accurate.
And then like even though it's a weakness, I'm just gonna say that like shooting a Bill Cypher in the eye is probably a bad idea. It makes him upset.
Yeah.
And when he gets upset, he turns into like a third-dimensional rainbow red being.
It also doesn't help though
Yeah.
that Bill Cypher's eye is like 40% of his face.
I mean, he's got a lot more eye to him than Venus does, in my honest opinion.
Yeah.
But he's got a cane and a top hat, which just means class.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Young Venus is like Venetian rapper, god of guns.
He's a rapper?
Yeah, Venetian rapper. Why do you think his name Young Venus?
All right, question. Quick question.
His cousin's called Round Cuz.
Confirm or deny? Lucio is loosely based off of Young Venus. That's got to be true, right?
I think Nuclear Throne and Blambeer is too obscure for him.
I'm just teasing. I'm just saying a DJ with a gun
Yeah.
is like the whole shtick.
Yeah.
But
He might not actually be a rapper, but I think he is because
oh, that's why like Dead Malv or like Young Venus with a Z.
Yeah.
You don't know if he is. That's just like fan.
it's never been confirmed.
Gotcha. That would make.
I would make sense though because Gun God's game he originally is.
Yeah.
It was like Venetian rap, it was like alien rap. The entire soundtrack was like alien rap.
Oh, that would make a lot of sense then.
And his mansion secret level Nuclear Throne
Mhm.
plays the same alien rap.
Okay, so it could be put together that that's.
Yeah.
But it isn't.
It could
confirmed.
just be his favorite style of music.
Huh. So, are you convinced that Bill Cypher would win yet, or should I go on a little bit more? It's fine if you aren't. I have some other points that I can bring up.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember all the weapons that are on Nuclear Throne because there's some ridiculous ones.
I still don't. I mean, I'm still on the point that like I don't think weapons are the best thing to
True.
bring against
True.
Bill Cypher.
There is actually ability in Nuclear Throne though.
Mm-hmm.
The mutations, basically your level up mechanic.
I heard. Yeah.
The perks.
Mm-hmm.
One of them is Scare Your Face. It just immediately just cuts the enemy's HP, regardless.
Interesting.
It reduces it by like 10%.
That's pretty nuts.
And what's 10% of Infinity?
I don't think he's infinitely powered yet. He wasn't able to pull it off.
Mm.
His whole thing he was trying to pull off
Mm.
with. I'm just saying between this fight with two beasts with just one eye, I think the one that makes the earth become the sky has got it here. I really think Bill Cypher brings a lot more raw power. I think he's stronger. Bill Cypher can grow and shrink. Can Venus do that?
No.
All right, that means he has the height. Bill Cypher has the height advantage. Bill Cypher's also a very smooth talker
And probably understands what Venus is talking because he's Bill Cypher.
because Bill Cypher understands everything and is Bill Cypher. But I also like the point that just young Venus sharing his shape gives Bill Cypher power.
Yeah.
So there's that,
Yeah.
and the fact that in the world that Bill Cypher spoke about in his AMA, a lot of people asked him what his homeworld was like, and he just mentioned that a certain writer, which talks about the struggles of shapes and like in a world of all shapes, that the triangle is the lowest in the scheme. Him being a triangle and being the lowest of the shape, but still being able to destroy his universe, means that even though he was the lowest, like socially, he was powerful enough to destroy things better than him, like octagons or other shapes. Which
I thought circle would be the lowest.
I didn't
there's no
remember
sides.
quite where circle. Triangles were said to be the lowest, is
Alright.
what was said, at least in that in the
Alright.
in the book that the Bill Cypher person in the AMA referenced. What's really cool about this particular thing is that, like, I don't think young Venus comes from a dimension where shapes are given abilities and powers. He's just a god that
Yeah.
happens to resemble a similar shape that Bill Cypher
Yeah.
and him were both based off of.
Yep.
But I'm just saying that, like, if Bill Cypher was able to destroy shapes better than him, he should be able to destroy shapes that are the same as his.
Yeah.
Like young Venus.
Yeah.
Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
I don't,
Realistically, though,
yeah,
okay, first off, you won the class. Realistically,
yeah.
they would probably just go to YB's mansion, play video games, and be done.
I think. Oh, another alternative. I think Bill Cypher would trick young Venus and possess him.
That's some ridiculous power. Right there.
That is some awesome stuff. All right, no, but hear me out. I also don't think young Venus has the ability to destroy dimensions.
Nah. He probably has the tools to do so with his God of Guns.
Yeah. Oh, it would take a minute though.
He would just have to find the gun somewhere.
I get you. So you said I won. You think?
Yeah.
All right. I'm pretty. Thank you. I think that one was like a kind of a shoe-in, to be honest.
Yeah, but I don't get to talk about YB much.
Dude,
I
you
like
don't,
YB.
and it's fine. I mean, there's no Gravity Falls ended. It's over. But
Nuclear Throne installed East production good to finish game now.
that's great. That's
Yeah.
very good. All
I
right.
finished a while ago. I just haven't finished playing it.
Nuclear Throne. I remember the first time we in the earlier parts of our friendship, you would talk about it a lot.
Oh yeah, I really like that game.
So now that we're done with the Clash, we should move on to D&D/RP Stories, which is going to be an interesting one because it's soon just going to be D&D stories.
Yeah.
Because, regrettably so, because of drama and just issues amongst friends, the doc-based war RP, it's ended because many people, either they can't find the time anymore, or there's just too many issues on rules and semantics. And
it was just better just to stop
it was just better to cut it off before it blew up into something else. So I'm fine with that. Granted, I put a lot of work into it, and so did Empire, number one. But what's going to go down right now is that Empire and everyone that kind of liked his older rule set is now RPing with him. Me and you and maybe some other people might start our own sometime. It's nothing. It's not really a bad breakup, but it is a breakup.
Yeah. There's no good ending for it.
Yeah, there's no good way to break up with someone. But it really sucks because we were in the middle of the war. Like
we're still friends with Empire, but
yeah,
we just don't.
I don't want to get into semantics, but people were dishonest, and I'm not really. It's one of my personal ticks is that dishonesty. There's no reason for it.
Yeah.
Like I'd rather you tell me the truth and it be like that you think I'm a horrible scumbag person, than you lie to my face and be like, oh yeah, I like you, haha. But that's just that's going a little bit too in depth. But so with that out of the way, do you want to talk about your D&D character that you were so excited about?
I was playing a male geisha. Sadly, on the
For those of us who don't know, what's a geisha?
The geisha is basically new archetype for bard. It was renamed to drag queen as a joke, but basically it's new archetype for bard based around dancing and using your body as your component and all that. It's got some other cool benefits, like if someone rolls your bardic inspiration, what bardic inspiration does is you give them the bardic inspiration and you and when they do an attack, something like that, they can roll Bark Inspiration to add that to it.
Okay.
I give them advantage, which lets them roll it twice and take the better roll.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. You also get extra expertise, which is like really good because it give them even more skills to work off of.
That's cool.
And he managed to piss off everyone and their brother in a single session.
Please go into more detail, for I am confused.
All right. First off, it was a Rakshasa. If you don't know what Rakshasa is, D&D players who've seen them, backwards hands. If you have no idea what a Rakshasa is, it's really... Rakshasa is an immortal tiger demon thing.
Is it like God level?
They're not that strong, but they are a pain in the ass.
Okay.
When you can't kill them on the mortal plane. To kill them, you actually have to go into the 9 hells and kill them there.
9 hells?
Yes.
There's more than one?
It's based off the old Catholic.
Interesting. The layers.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. Go ahead.
Yeah, but...
By the way, that wasn't Catholic. That was all Dante.
It's based on that, though.
Go ahead.
But you have to go in there to kill them. The main thing about Rakshasa is they're not that strong, but they have immunity to magic below 6 level.
Sure.
Well, below 7 level, actually. Which is pretty ridiculous.
That's pretty great.
You have to be level 13. Yes, 13 to get 7th level spells.
Alrighty.
And it's not just spells cast at 6th level or lower. It's spells that are 6th level or lower.
Okay,
So
I get it.
So you can't even use a spell that's a 5th level even if you bump it up.
Dang. Okay. So I got a question. Your geisha, what spells did you have again? Your what?
I only had up to 5th level spells.
Oh, so you were like
I was boned.
you were kind of.
I was trying. I actually was like, if I didn't know it was a Rakshasa at the time. So I was
So
like,
you didn't notice the hands?
I didn't notice the hands at first.
Gotcha.
But what I did was, my character is a manipulative, tricky bastard. That's kind of the whole thing with him.
Yeah.
He managed to got 2 players into self-inflicted slavery of my character.
Oh no.
One was like I had since the beginning since they introduced the character.
Yeah.
It was like I employed him,
Sure.
and then his horse died. I bought him a new horse, and he had to work that off.
Oh brother.
And I kept adding debt, and I took off debt here and there. Cause I'm a little bit nice guy, a little bit. I'm not heartless though.
So these are other characters you're pissing off?
The Rakshasa is an NPC, but I inflicted 2 player characters into my self-induced slavery.
No.
So, I went to... So, I pissed off the Rakshasa. Basically, I was kind of stuck in a position where I had to help the Rakshasa.
Sure.
And what I did was, I escorted him to the town, ratted him out.
Oh my goodness. On the police or like...
Just the city guards.
The guards? Yeah, okay.
He's like, this is my only chance. And he's like, there's still like a 99% chance I'll have to retire
You
the character.
basically took the Skyrim route of, oh no, I'm a level 2, let me just go near this tower and then piss off this giant.
Yeah.
And then, like, let the guards handle it.
Yeah.
Did it work out?
I saved me and my ally's life.
Yeah.
I could have been actually more dickish and like and just sided with the Rakshasa, but my character wouldn't have done that just because of witchcraft.
Roleplay and stuff.
Yeah. And so I pissed the Rakshasa off. Rakshasa do when you piss them off, you are cursed for all your eternity.
Oh no.
When you carry, basically they'll just come in randomly and torment you.
Well then.
Literally just beat the crap out of you for no reason. My character is
then, like,
bound
leave or no?
Just leave.
Oh wow.
They won't kill you, just beat you up. My character is bound and gagged in prison right now because of what he did.
Oh no. And so the guy has fair game.
Yep.
Oh, he's just
And what's even worse is I was talking with the captain of the guard. I was not smart in my interview.
Yeah.
I ratted out the head of the organized crime in this country. So I have him on back now too.
You pissed off the mob?
Basically.
Dang.
So I'm like getting beat up in prison all the time.
And the Rick Sasha.
Yeah.
I don't know how to pronounce it, so I'm basically
Rakshasa,
combining the name Rick and the name Sasha and just Rick Sasha.
It's Rakshasa.
Rack Salsa?
Rakshasa. My bad.
Raksasa.
Sasha.
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 Raksasa.
Yes.
All right, cool.
It's a weird name.
I get you.
I think it's based on Hindu, I think.
That'd be interesting.
There's a lot of weird stuff.
Sorry, go ahead. That was minor details.
I pissed off the head of organized crime,
Mm-hmm.
and because I was so bad at my interview, I pissed off town guard as well.
You just... So what you end... Oh, excuse me. Wow, you just upset everyone. What'd you end up doing?
So my character got arrested. I already pissed off the player characters.
Yeah.
Because I was doing dumb, which is like, if you've never played with me in D&D, which 99% of you haven't, when I make a character, for some reason I leave a trail of madness in my wake. I end in the most spectacular ways.
You know, I had a D&D session with you, and like, you know, I get that. I saw that as a GM. You were like, oh, these guys. So I kind of like that. But man, I try to like leave every place when I role play. I try to leave it with like, you know, happiness and like it better than you left. And you're like, no, I want it to burn, but not like in the way that it usually burns. I want them to like burn inside. I want it to be the worst kind of burn. Like you just fed all the chickens buffalo wings, like that type of stuff.
Yeah, which is like more of just my style of writing. I'm very everything has a twist kind of person, which is strange because characters that have because one of the characters I do recently is like I'm trying to get out of my Edgewood status with my characters.
Yeah.
Which is a good step with my geisha. He was great. He was amazing. He was hilarious as well. And I'm going to go into detail how I pissed off each one of the characters. 2 of them were pretty easy. I mind controlled. I was forced, since I was being kind of charmed into helping with someone.
Sure.
I charmed another person to help me out.
Help you out with helping out?
Well, I charmed someone, made them get off the horse, go off in the direction.
Okay.
A minute later, they came back, and I was still working on it.
Okay.
And it didn't go well. So, 2 of the characters hated me because of that. And the third one already hated me because I was sass-talking the character's girlfriend the entire time.
Oh, man.
Because his girlfriend was Detroit skank.
Oh, is that like the technical term?
Personality-wise.
Okay, I get you. I was just making sure.
Accent and everything.
Gotcha. Well then.
So we were just
Detroit?
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
Yeah. That's just personality they're based off of.
In olden times?
It's based off.
I get it. I'm just.
I don't know an old-timey reference for that. It's about me and her would just go sass off to each other all the time.
Yeah.
It was great. So, that character got arrested.
Okay.
Nothing I can. It's like I could probably escape, but party hates me. Town guard wants me dead. Criminal underground wants me dead, and the Rakshasa wants to torment me for life. So it's like,
your best choice was to
just stay in prison.
So you retired the character?
I just retired the character. Now I'm making Weeaboo trash. He's kind of derpy. He has the Dragon Slayer sword and doesn't know it.
Is he gonna like? I'm not gonna make a Genji reference. I'm not. But no.
He's got a Nadachi. I'm making it a strength-based Kensai, which is Japanese swordsman.
Yeah.
Blade Master up because why not? Because it's the simplest thing.
Yeah, sure.
And usually I make complex characters. Like, why not? I'll make a really simple character this time.
Pretty sick.
And because my GM was nice, since my character naturally gets magic weapon, I'm just like, can I have Dragon Slayer? But my character doesn't know it's Dragon Slayer. So it's normally just a +1 sword, but it's like, does extra damage to dragons.
Neat.
I'll go into more on that character next time. And, don't we have a new Clash of the Week this time?
Well, thanks for joining us. I think that's the end of the podcast, but we do have a new Clash of the Week. This week's Clash of the Week is Goomba, the Goomba Troopa from Mario versus Magikarp from Pokemon.
And that's going to be interesting.
Yep. I'm that's up to you guys. All right.
Splash, though.
You guys have a blessed day.